Alright then. Now that I have read the entire Adventurer's Guide, I am basically an expert of this game, and I'm sure nothing is going to surprise me anymore. So there is nothing left for me but to go back to the dungeon and get some bread. Before that, quickly I rearranged my grid a little bit, cause now that I know how crit modifier is calculated, putting Power Shot up here with its base crit of 15 is basically gonna turn into 21%, which is a pretty good activator of the heal synergy. We will see how that works. It is still subject to some fine-tuning. Let's get back in here. We were on our way up here. Easy peasy. Oh wow, +3 weapon. Right out the gate, huh? That's some pretty decent luck. Okay, 2 bites. Yeah, naturally, you're gonna be the first target. Nice. Oof. These bats do be hurting though. Okay, so now I can try just putting it like this. Just farm a couple of heals. See how that works. The walls are torn down, blocking the path. It appears you will need to take a detour to progress. Okay, so you don't need to go around. Okay then. There was this area that I didn't check before. Looks like a dead end. But what's this? There are pieces of old gear scattered around the room. It's unclear whether they were part of the burial or things left behind by grave robbers. Obtained rusty chunk of iron. Okay, if you're going to name anything in this dungeon something specific, then it most likely has a reason for being there. We'll see. Okay, Hypnospore. Regular spore. And bite. Let's get rid of you first. You usually hurt more. Let's start with a lunge. A little bit of evasion buff. Maybe it will be enough. Okay. Yeah, okay, so far it is only the bats that are causing us trouble. You find a sarcophagus that managed to evade the eyes of grave robbers. Its ancientness is evident by the deep piles of dust and crumbled pieces of rubble on the floor. Okay, we got a breastplate. Is it like a regular breastplate or Huh. Rusty chunk of iron is a unique weapon. Interesting. 20 base power, minus 10 accuracy, and has a skill, strike wrist. Physical damage and physical debuff for 20 seconds. Oh, that's pretty neat. What about this breastplate? Pretty high physical defense and decent magic at the cost of accuracy, evasion and magic damage. And it can use Protect Ally. Increase physical defense by 80% of allies in range. Draw enemy attacks to self. Huh, look at that. We do actually have taunts in this game. Interesting. We'll see if we find some more. Okay, so far everything here is a dead end. Probably need to backtrack. Ah, here we go. Something changed. We have some rubble over here. We should come back to that later, once we have accumulated a little bit of corruption. Oof. I'm guessing this aura signifies a stronger skill. Okay, everyone is hitting you. I'm kinda okay with that. Let's see. It's so very nice of the game that these basic enemies have attack timers ever so slightly slower than that of your guys. We actually are consistently one-shotting these guys. That is always good. Okay, what's in door number 1? You find a sarcophagus that managed to evade the eyes of grave robbers. Okay. Got a helmet. I am not going to pronounce that word. I never was able to do that. Okay. Regular stuff. Oh, we got 2 stacks of instability, which means we evaded twice. That's very nice. Okay, we got poisoned. Does that stick around? I don't think so. Okay. This should be a dead end in here. Oh, no, this one loops around. Interesting. Let's see what awaits us here. We got the goddamn bats again. Okay then. Weapon. Oh, something with Wellspring and Prosperity. Sounds promising. I'm guessing Prosperity is going to be maybe drop rate. And Wellspring brings recovery to mind. Okay, this looks like one of those important places that you want to keep for last. So let's come back here after we explore everything else. Okay, we got some unknown animals. So far, nothing really withstands our Alpha Strike. I love it so much. Okay. The environment has changed. Okay, what is it now? Ominous atmosphere. I can feel someone's eyes on me from the depths of the darkness. Minus 5% morale recovery. Well, that is almost negligible. What we have in here? Oh, we got a rest spot. And the giant slug. And you're level 2. Trying to tackle. Let's see about that. Oof. You do have a bunch of health. Ooh, and you hit pretty hard. Yikes. And you are dead already. That was tough. Okay, how do we rest? It's gonna be here, the camp menu. Okay, we do have alert march. That decreases. Encounter rate. Okay, let's try healing. We do have a chance of recovering you. Unfortunately, we didn't. And now I could continue on. But then there would be a disparity with the XP levels of my guys. And I don't really want that. Actually, let's get back here. Let's pop one alert march here. Oh, you can see the number of steps counting down here. That's very handy. I was a little afraid we would have to check every couple steps. Okay, and I'm actually gonna start fleeing everything here. Okay, where did I go wrong? It's this way. Okay. Right, I do have a bit of mana corruption. Let's see what we can get. Close to 20%. Oh, it's specific to the character as well. Okay, let's see with you. Not very good. Nope. All right. Let's do a rest. Wonderful. I actually forgot to get food the last time. Oh, and I do need some more money. To the shop then. Let's see. I don't really even have enough to identify everything that I currently have. Okay, I am guessing that whatever I have equipped doesn't show up here. Okay, gear with blessings, gear without. Don't display uniques. Display unappraised. Okay, now I only see the stuff that I need identified. Okay, do I just not bother identifying the normal ones and only go for the enchanted ones? That sounds like a decent idea. Okay, display by enchant level. Oh, we do have an appraise all button. Will it also tell me how much it's going to take? No, apparently. It's just going in order. Okay, I can also work with that. Let's sell this one. Identify the helm. Right, need to click that first. Power cell at +2. Physical defense. And it looks like stun resist. That's always welcome. At least until I get the immunity. Normal shield, sell that one. A ham, 458. That could potentially be decent enough. But it's not enchanted. I think currently I need money more than I need gear. Let's go with that. Alright, now let's see what we got. Have a Jade Ring, Morale Recovery, Mana Recovery, and Greed, which is extra money. That's pretty nice. Okay, what do you have second? Just a Jade Ring for Mana Recovery. Okay, you can pop this one in. That's perfect. And maybe get you one, this odd one. I'm only having second use mana. But it's always better to have more recovery. Okay, how else we going? We also have a regular battle axe. Plus 3 battle axe. That has sleep resist. And undead slayer on it. That's gonna be extra damage or accuracy. Or maybe even crit rate against the undead. Okay, since you are getting hit usually first, let's see how to improve you. The battle axe you are currently having has crit modifier, which doesn't actually do much given the low base crit. But nothing else seems to differ here. I'll just keep this axe. Probably gonna decide what to do with it. Okay, plus 4 physical defense or plus 7. And you're not actually dealing magic damage at all, so You can use this no problem. What about the breastplate? Yeah, no, I don't really want to debuff your evasion. So it's gonna stay like this, at least for a while. What about first? The rusty chunk of iron is a one-handed weapon. I can probably do stuff with it. This could be interesting. But this is probably better against bosses. I don't see any other fight taking 20 seconds. At this point of the game, at least. Okay, I want to keep this small shield for the extra morale recovery. And nothing else at the moment. Maybe put this one for you. Okay, I think we are good so far. I can sell this. And all these others. Ooh, it is very tempting to keep this one. 21 physical defense. Sounds like it's a lot. But the debuffs are pretty substantial. I don't know. Nah, I don't need it. Oh wow. Item level goes up to 120. Interesting. Okay, we have a bit of money here again. Ha! Didn't the guide say that gear from the shop is always basic? You don't find them enchanted. Or maybe that was about the rarity. I just read that a couple hours ago, and I already forgot. This is the kind of content that I am making, and the kind that you are here for if you're watching this. I do like this. And I do want this. Okay, grab these ones real quick. Because I want to do a couple upgrades still. Okay, you still have the basic. Yeah, get you this. And the belt. Still keep buffing third. Everyone is always hitting them at, of course. Oh, bandit boots are still better. Bit of extra evasion. I got the stuff for second. Bit of extra magic power. Okay, this is two-handed. But you're doing nothing but blasting magic anyway, so... Staff you get. Okay, and with all that... Replace your shoes. And we're good again. I kinda wish there was a button to just get rid of all beginner gear. Doesn't really make sense to toss them in here every single time just to get rid of it. But okay, we are doing pretty good so far, I think. This setup seems to work rather nicely. Keep fourth up here until he gets pummeled down, then switch with third. Maybe this will work. Okay, that's good enough for one episode. Gonna continue in the next one. Thanks for watching, see you next time.